people, I need help with this one. People use some dyes. Oh, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Mira Seisa here again. In today's video, we're going to continue where we left off from hair dyes used as henna dyes in Ghana. Stay tuned. So apparently, henna artists, henna designers, or henna tattooists are not the only ones who, source alternatives to henna powders, that is using black henna for henna designs. Unprofessional people as well, people who are not henna artists or designers, again, use several other alternatives in replacement of henna powder for henna designs. In Medina Market, if you don't know Medina Market is is one of the most famous markets in Accra, Ghana. In Medina Market, there are several kayayis. If I say kayayis, porters. Porters, these are people who carry heavy loads and equipment and things in exchange for money. That is their occupation. I happened to speak to one of these girls, asking them how, they use these black henna, where they source their black henna from. The dye they showed me puts me in awe. I didn't expect it at all, considering that it is purely a hair dye and could be harmful to the skin, could cause serious skin allergies. I'm talking about ZICO dye. ZICO, to be honest with you, I have no idea where this dye came from out of the blue to become a henna dye. But this is my first time laying my eyes on this dye, getting to know or having the information firsthand that they also use this. Because when I asked her why should they use it, it's just about mixing it with water, and then you get the black color you want. So you see how confusing it can be. That said, I decided to decipher what this dye is about. Now this dye is called Original ZICO Dark Hair Dye, darkens and lovely, as you can see. So we are going deep into this, but I don't really think it has a lot to even talk about. So surprisingly, this dye, this is how it looks inside. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I don't know if there's nothing like a manual inside. Nothing. And there's no. Okay, the directions for use are on the box. The ingredients are here. Let's just get this over with quick. There's nothing written on these two packages. I don't know what this is. So I'm kind of confused as to how they are able to and know what to mix with the water to give them that combination. Anyways, it's good we explored some of these dyes. The ingredients of this dye: hydrogen peroxide, sodium pyrophosphate, and ammonium nitrate. I think what we should have in mind, so far, is that all the dyes have one thing in common, one component in common, which is the phenylene diimine. I'm going to put what phenylene diimine is here so you see it and read and get to understand. I also put it in my description box so you can click the link and then go further and read what phenylene diimine is. It's not something to be tempered with. When you have serious skin allergies, it's not advisable to use phenylene diimine. So I'll link in the description below and then you go check it out. And this is obviously a hair dye. It's nothing like a henna powder or black henna. Their argument was the other dyes that was produced by ZICO Cosmetics is also used as a henna, used for black henna. So why is it that they can't use this? And I agreed with their arguments. I could understand their arguments because it's the same thing. It's the same hair dye. So why can't I use ZICO Dark? Now ZICO Dark was produced in Nigeria. It's manufactured in Nigeria. Am I saying it correct? Yes. It was manufactured in Nigeria by ZICO Hair Dye Company. And they haven't indicated that this can be used for henna. So this is the dye, I believe, and this contains the hydrogen peroxide, powdered hydrogen okay, okay, it makes sense. And then apply thoroughly with hairbrush. Wait until hair is properly dried. Guys, this, I don't think this is an area you should, venture in. An area by, I mean, a dye you should venture with. Because according to them, although they still have skin allergies, you should see their skin. They have, most of them have this rash. Whenever after they use this, they have rash. So they didn't allow me take pictures. I really wanted to take pictures so I can put out here for you to, know how this reacts with the skin. But they ended up having, skin rashes, a lot of rash. And according to them, this is very sharp, and they don't care. They know it's a hair dye, but they don't care. They still use it as a henna powder. My okay. Another dye that's also used, that to me I know is a hair dye. Everybody knows it's a hair dye, but some people, okay, some artists in the markets use this as henna dye. It's not right to me, I think, but I don't understand how you use that. All these things I don't understand. That is why I went further to research, to talk to them, to get. I think what I'll do next is go, have this real interviews with them and serve them to you so you see the reality of what I'm talking about. But this dye, has different shades. We have black, we have brown, we have green, we have gray. So it makes sense that people would want to use like this dye for henna dye. People use other colors. I've been wondering how they get the white, how they get the how do you call it, the green, the brown, the reddish colors. Apparently what they do is when they mix it in the rubber, you have no idea what is in there, so you don't know what you are working with or what you are putting on your hands. And this dye is none other than Subaru. Believe me or not, the surprise, the look you have on your face right now is what I had on my face. Confused, like, what? Subaru hair dye as a henna powder, as a henna, let me say, as black henna dye. That's interesting. Subaru was produced by Zhejiang Cosmetics. Does it ring a bell? Zhejiang Cosmetics are the same people who produce the 3 Generations Black Henna dye. Watch my episode 2. And the same people who produce the 3MBC hair dye. So guys, it means originally Subaru, or let me say Zhejiang Cosmetics, are used to producing hair dyes. And then they now delved into the black henna market. So it's telling us that originally there's nothing like black henna. It's the same dye composition that is being used to produce the hair dye, the black henna. So this clearly tells us that we should be mindful of these dyes we use for our clients. Check their safety first. So since this is a famous dye, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to read their precautionary measures. And funny enough, this company is very professional and is very aware of safety when it comes to using the dyes. So they show you and tell you what to do before you go ahead to use it. And when you go ahead to use it, you stand the risk. What they say here is the product contains hydrogen peroxide, so avoid contact with eyes. That's number 1. Avoid children's touch. Do not use on children. So when you go everywhere there's henna design, one way or the other, you're going to find this Subaru hair dye, because where I found this from and the one using it on hair clients, I felt like she needs to school herself on what this is. It's not making sense at all. Skin allergy test before hair dyeing. You see, they are so into safety that they tell you to do an allergy test before you use it for your hair. So originally, this is not even for your skin. They are telling you to use it for your hair. And before you even do it, you have to do a skin allergy test because, you know, it can react with your scalp. And it's the same thing they mentioned in the I mentioned all this in episode 2 and episode 3. You can go and watch what I'm talking about. This is the skin allergy test. Apply the mixture behind the ear or inside the elbow with a cotton swab with 2 centimeters in diameter. Stay for 30 minutes and rinse out, and then observe after 24 hours. If there are no adverse reactions such as swelling and itching, you can use it safely. If you have any discomfort, please see a doctor immediately. I think the latter is what our clients keep doing. We don't read the instructions, but then we go straight to the latter. When they start reacting, they will now go see a doctor. Why? And this I bought in the black color, natural black color. Mind you, this hair dye Subaru comes in red. See, Google Subaru and you see the shades of colors it comes with or they manufacture. So let's see what's in there. Okay. Subaru. So, okay, I don't know what this is, but it looks like... Is this the dye? I think it's more than the other dyes I have reviewed so far. So, okay, so it explains why they would want to use this. But still, come on. And then, see? Okay, so this is the gloves, the powder, and... Alright, so let me just see what this is about. Okay, so it has water. So, okay, so I think this... Okay, so it has water, and the water contains cetearyl alcohol, propylene glycol, mineral oil, petrolatum, paraphenylene diamine. What did I tell you? They all have something in common. It's called paraphenylene diamine. It's common in all the dyes. And then the water contains hydrogen peroxide, disodium sulfate, perfume, sodium stannate. Everything is on the screen here. Just read it. But this is just amazing. Guys, to be honest, I have no idea how this will work. I've never dyed my hair before. But if you have an idea how this works, please comment below. And if you do, please let me know what you think. Using Subaru hair dye and the ZICO Dark as replacements for black henna. What is your take on people using this as henna dyes, and what is your take on, you know, the health risks involved in using these dyes? I am not against people who are using this. I am advocating that if you want to do, you know, black henna, you want to design black henna, first of all, as a henna artist, you need to educate yourself on what henna powder is and what henna dye is. What are the alternatives to these dyes? Safe alternatives. Now, these alternatives, how are they going to react on my client's skin? That's just all I'm saying. So if you think this is going to be the best for my client, this is not going to harm her or whatsoever, then so be it. But if you know and you are well aware that these dyes, absolutely, honestly, I don't know why somebody will use this as a henna dye. But if you know that this dye is not safe enough for my clients, please, for once, forget about the money and then just look out for alternatives you can use that will be safe for your clients. That's my take. Unfortunately, These dyes are a surprise to me. I've never used Subaru on any clients before, and I have never used ZICO Dark on any clients before. But if you have done that before, please comment what it was like for your clients. How did they react? How did you mix the two? Because clearly I'm confused as to how this can be used as a black henna. So yeah, I get the argument. The Chinese produce the same thing, so why not use the same thing? And there's the same products from. Because of this, I have no idea which solution to give you, because it will be like I'm lying, I'm fabricating something to you. But I think previously I spoke about this brand that is into skin wellness, sustainable skin, and edible butters for the skin. You can check them out and then get some that will replenish your injuries, replenish your scars, and make sure you have a flawless skin, which is the Skin Gourmet coconut and cocoa butter. This, I mean, I've been using it for quite some time now for my feet and hands after I pedicure, and it works the magic. So you can check them out and see. I'll link them in my description box, and then you go explore them for yourself. Yeah, that's the two dyes I spoke today. Thank you so much for watching to this point. And if you have watched to this point, what? Share, educate others, shine the light on these things, to create awareness on some of these things that cause high skin conditions on our body. Share and share and share and share. Share to spread the message. Just propagate the message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And until the next time, bye.